Coming straight out of high school in Oklahoma, Bundy was the Orioles' first-round draft pick and the number 4 pick overall in the 2011 Major League Baseball draft. He started out in Delmarva, and by September of 2012, he was pitching at Camden Yards. But then his Major League career suffered a setback. Bundy experienced arm pain the following spring and underwent Tommy John surgery in June of 2013. Now, 1 year later, after rehabbing at extended spring training in Florida, the 21-year-old is eager to officially get back on the mound. And for Bundy, it's almost like starting out all over again.
I'd say it probably feels the same about when I showed up in Delmarva for my first time. The same excitement level, you know. I'm just excited to get back out there and especially play night games for once instead of, 12 o'clock noon games in Florida.
He made a comment about this stadium looking like a lot of the other ones. I said the only difference is there'll be people in the seats here.
A former big league catcher who went through 3 surgeries of his own, IronBirds manager Matt Murillo has a pretty good idea what Bundy's going through.
I can't speak, for Dylan, but I just know that it's got to be a great feeling just to be able to compete again instead of being, working on stuff. It's almost like a celebration, when you think about the hard work that he's put in with Dave Walker and Chris Correnti and the whole medical staff down there. It just, they'll all be watching closely from afar and really pulling for him, and it's kind of a neat feeling, when somebody gets back out there on the mound and does what they hope he does. But for his sake as an athlete, we're professional competitors, and he's kind of getting the chains unleashed and able to get out there.
The Bundy family seems to be keeping orthopedic surgeons in business these days. Dylan's older brother, Bobby Bundy, a 2008 Orioles draft pick, is also trying to work his way back from elbow surgery. So at least Dylan had some company in Florida while he was rehabbing. But as anybody who's ever had surgery knows, sometimes the hardest part of the process is doing nothing.
Oh, definitely the first month after surgery is tough laying around, especially me. I don't like to lay around the couch all day, so I'd go for walks just to get out of the place I was staying at in Florida. But that was probably the hardest part of this whole process, was the first month after surgery. But then after that, I was able to get on a bike and do some exercises and stuff like that.
Another hard part of rehab, especially for professional athletes who are used to competing at the highest level, is not pushing it, trying not to do too much too fast.
For me, I want to rush it, but then again, the staff holds me back, which I'm thankful for. I want to rush it, but then again, I don't. So it's a fine line to be able to not do that.
Normally, when a big league player makes a rehab start in Aberdeen, they can become something of a mentor to the younger players. Well, Bundy can do that too, but it might be a little weird because some of the IronBirds are older than he is.
You talking about guys down here? Yeah. Well, I think they're all the same age as me, maybe older than me. But, you can look at it like that. I like to help anybody. It doesn't matter how old they are or what experience they have. Everybody needs a helping hand every now and then. So if I can show a guy something, or if he asks me something, I'll be more than happy to help. And then there's guys in there that can show me stuff too. It works both ways.
Yeah, I called him out right away in our team meeting yesterday just to reinforce the fact that these guys are in a great place to start their careers. He's been around even at a young age, and he brings a lot of experience and just being himself. He just brings a lot for everybody else to, just rubs off on people. It's a contagious type thing, whether he realizes it or not. Just having him around here makes other people better. And what he's been through, it makes him better.
I just want to get through my rehab process healthy and then get out there competing again, and everything else will take care of itself.